Howdy everybody, this is Andrew Perry with Busy Dad Fitness. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me today. A lot of the questions that I get from the athletes that I work with, especially the young athletes, is how to make their core stronger. Strong core is critical for everybody, especially for athletes. When you have a strong core, not only are you able to generate more power through your body, but you're also able to handle the twists, the jerky motions that you see in a lot of sports. This helps to protect the spine. This keeps you safe, prevents injuries, but again, most importantly, that stronger core allows you to perform better, not just in sports, but in your daily activities as well. So this is a great workout for everybody, whether you are an athlete or just somebody that's trying to maintain your fitness or maybe regain your health and fitness. I've got 6 exercises that we're going to do today. They're going to focus on the hips and then the muscles in the core. Each exercise we're going to do twice. We're going to do each exercise for 25 seconds with a 10-second rest in between. All right, follow along with me. The only thing that you're going to need is a mat, all right, when you're on the ground. And then having a bench is great. It's not essential, but I like to use it because it gives you a little bit more range of motion when we're targeting those hip flexors, all right? So the first exercise we're going to do is on the bench, and it's going to be flutter kicks. Again, we're going to go for 25 seconds, then followed with a 10-second rest, and then we'll do 25 seconds again, and we'll go from there. Staying with me, here we go. Starting on the bench, or the floor if you don't have a bench. 3, 2, 1, go. And you can relax your head, relax your shoulders, or you can crunch up a little bit to keep that core nice and tight. Again, relax the ankles. You can flex the feet or point the feet. It's not as important. The focus really is on those hips and making them stronger, making their hip flexors stronger. So a nice slow kick with a big range of motion is nice. This is why I like the bench. It gives you that little bit range of motion. We're going to rest for 10 seconds. And we're going to do the same thing again. Again, you can rest your head on the bench if you need to, on the floor if you need to. Otherwise, let's get that crunch going. Work that core. Here we go. Nice and slow. Outstanding. We got about 10 more seconds. We're going to take it to the floor next. We're going to focus on the obliques. And we're going to do some side plank hip dips. Relax for 10 seconds. Going down to the ground. All right, you can do hip dips with your feet off the ground or hips off the ground, or one foot in front. You can also drop that knee if you need to. 2, 1, let's go. When you're doing this, you want to keep your top hand on your hips. Push those shoulders back. Dropping those hips down. Again, feel free to drop your bottom knee to the ground if you need to. Just a couple more seconds. Rest. Switching to the other side. Bottom knee on the ground, feet together, hips up, shoulders back, and go. I like to encourage people when they're doing a side plank to keep their eyes forward rather than looking down at your feet. Your feet aren't going anywhere, they're still there. So eyes forward, shoulders back, to keep that body in an alignment from your heels all the way to your head. And we've got 5 more seconds. And rest. We're going to take it all the way down to the ground. We're going to do Supermans now to focus on that lower back. Arms out in front. We're going to lift the legs and the shoulders. 2, 1, and go. Nice and slow. Getting that squeeze at the top. Lifting your arms and your legs off the ground as much as you're able. Careful not to overextend. You want to keep your eyes down, looking towards the ground when you're doing this. Got about 5 more seconds. And rest. One more time, doing the exact same thing. 2, 1, go. Breathe. Normally keep it under control. Reaching, bringing it down. And 5 more seconds. and rest. All right, we're gonna go to a feet up crunch. So if you have a chair, grab a chair or a bench. Lean back, hands behind the head, and go. We're crunching up. Keep those legs up, knees bent. You want your knees right above your hips. All right, and rest. Same thing. One more time. Here we go. 2, 1, and go. Just a nice slow crunch, working the upper abdominals, keeping that back pinned to the floor, so we're really just isolating the core muscles. Lifting your knees up helps to really pin, align your hips. That way we're not throwing our lower back out of whack in the process. And rest. All right. Taking it down. And we're going to do a double crunch now. Elbows and knees are going to come together. Here we go. 2, 1. Squeeze and down. Squeeze down. Lots of options here. You can take out the lower or the upper part, since we already worked the upper abdominals. Bending the knees, keeping the knees bent, rest the heels on the ground. Lift it up. And rest. Same thing one more time. 2, 1, go. Again, add the upper abdominals to get those a little bit more in that crunch. And rest. All right, last exercise we're going to do is the side plank again. This time we're going to do a leg lift. I like to keep that bottom knee on the ground. We're going to focus on those hips. Here we go. 2, 1, and lifting that leg up and down. Nice, slow and controlled. Again, really focusing on those hip muscles, hip abductors. Timer went out. Gonna guess here. There we go. And rest. 10 seconds. Flip to the other side. One last round. Hips up, shoulders back. 25 seconds. Here we go. Keep those shoulders back. Keep the eyes forward. And your feet, your legs aren't going anywhere. They're still there. Keeping your hips up will keep that core engaged, nice and tight. Again, but you're really going to feel it here, isolated in the hips. We've got 5 more seconds. And rest. There you have it. 6 exercises, 1 minute for each exercise. It's going to be a great way to make your core stronger. This is a low impact, low intensity workout, so you can do this every day. Again, not only to keep the core stronger, help prevent injuries, but just to help you with a strong core, healthy core. Again, lead to overall improved quality of life for everybody, especially young athletes. Thanks again for watching. Please stay tuned for more videos to come. Check out my website, busydadfitness.com, or find me on Facebook, Andrew the Busy Dad. Have a great day.